Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome you to the 2021 graduation. If I could have you take your hats off and place your right hand over your heart, we'll be doing the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce our principal, Dr. Jeff Franks.
Hello, my name is Dr. Jeff Franks, and I have the privilege and honor of being the principal here at Hamilton High School. I'd like to welcome everyone to our class of 2021 graduation ceremony. First, I would like to thank all of those whose hard work and creative ideas helped to make this happen. Thank you and welcome to all of our dignitaries. Dr. Christy Barrett, Superintendent. Darren Waters, Deputy Superintendent. Tracy Chambers, Assistant Superintendent. Dr. Derek Gendra, Assistant Superintendent. Dr. Jennifer Martin, Assistant Superintendent. Our governing board, Stacy Bailey, President. Vic Scavarda, Vice President. Sumantha Chaudhary, Saini, Board Member. Rob Davis, Board Member. Megan Haley, Board Member. Patrick Searle, Board Member. And Ross Valenzuela, Board Member. I would now like to introduce our Senior Class Advisor, Mr. Craig Miller.
Good evening. Good evening. I am Craig Miller, and I would like to thank everyone for coming tonight to celebrate the accomplishments of the Hamilton High School class of 2021. We will now begin our commencement ceremony with the introduction of our valedictorian, Alyssa Hamlet.
Thank you, Mr. Miller. Good evening, everyone, which includes friends, family, faculty, and the most important guest here, the graduating class of 2021. Welcome to Hamilton High School's 2021 graduation. My name is Alyssa Benedicta Hamlet, and I stand before you today as the graduating class of 2021's valedictorian. First of all, I feel honored to give this speech to hopefully invoke some inspiration and some added advice to my fellow graduates to take with them for the beginning of the next chapter of their lives. Furthermore, to properly graze upon all that was accomplished and experienced during these past 4 years. But before we get into that, I would like to thank many people who have surrounded all of us for the past 4 years and more and helped me to get to where I am today. First are the amazing teachers who have taught us many things and have sacrificed their time, sometimes even after hours, to help us. But I would like to thank Ms. Halstead specifically, as she had to deal with me for the past 4 years of her life. Yes, all 4 years. And forever make me see math and lemons related. If you know, then you really know. She's been an amazing teacher to me, and I'll forever remember her. Next are our families and friends gathered here or not gathered here today, as they serve as a foundation for what we are. My dad, my rock, a symbol and statue of what it means to be strong and yet gentle. He taught me respect and perseverance to adapt and overcome. Without him, I wouldn't be going to UC San Diego or even aspire to go to a nice university. Thank you for your service, your sacrifices, and most of all, thank you for being my dad. My mom, the person who drove me everywhere and believed in me the past 18 years of my life. She taught me how to be a strong woman, how to be a rock, and how to be selfless. She pushed me to be the best version of myself, and without her, I wouldn't strive to be the best version of myself. Thank you for always pushing me. My brother, Willen, my friend for as long as I remember. Even though we may have bad tension from time to time, you're still my brother and friend. I will always love you and support you. My grandparents are always there to support and cheer me on, helping me get to where I need to be in life and always being a support blanket for when I need them. Nathan, my best friend in love, the person who always hyped me up and always lent a hand or shoulder for when I needed it. He made me realize the strength in my voice and not to be ashamed of that. my amazing friends who always made me laugh, from sticking a balloon in a hoodie on Thursdays in biology to playing card games in physics. I thank all of you for your support and friendship, because without all of you, my friends and family, I wouldn't be where I am today. And thank you to all the friends and families of my fellow graduates. You make us who we are and help us strive to what we'll become, and for that, I thank you. Now, these past 4 years together may have felt short looking back, my fellow graduates. However, they make a lifetime of memories for us all. From listening to Mr. Crocker's stories, to cultural experiences with Mrs. Harahoshkas, to learning what fractals are from Ms. Halstead via Frozen, and many more. To reading breathtaking novels with Mr. Brimhall and dreading his quizzes even more so, running in the hot heat in PE, getting bitten by flying ants, because I know that happened to me, and dreading a soon upcoming science test. We all know these feelings too well. Many of us took part in sports and clubs, finding friends and families along the way. Many things were experienced and loved during these past 4 years, which did not include getting booed at our first pep rally and having to wear the color orange freshman year. And today, those memories are coming to an end. Despite this bittersweet feeling in all of our throats, we know it's time to say goodbye. But it's not something to be dejected about, for today is the celebration for a milestone that has accumulated over the past 13 years and for what is to come. For many, lives start today, especially considering the past 13 years we've all been a linear path called school. Each year being predetermined, we were thrown little bubbles and forced to learn what the powerhouse of the cell was. But we are here graduating and the cycle is ending. But now where do we go from here? Well, some of us will go off to college or the military or start their careers or decide to travel the world. Because now we finally have a choice on what we want to do. We can now choose where to spend our time and how to spend our time. The thoughts and feelings are boundless on what we can accomplish and achieve and strive to be, maybe even chasing dreams that grew and ached in our hearts. Now, dreams make us human, our thoughts and our feelings, but a word of advice from me: don't go down too deep. Don't end up with tunnel vision, chasing something like a dream to the point where everything around you becomes a blur and forgetting what's important. Instead, cover and surround yourself with people, your friends, family, colleagues, for they are the ones to catch you when you fall, to help you rise, to enlighten experiences, and to be your biggest cheerleaders. Bring them on your journey, for without them, we all wouldn't be here now getting our diplomas. So, from someone that learned this lesson, from chasing a dream and thus getting tunnel vision for the past 4 years, to stand up here on this pedestal talking to you, I pass this on to you as a word of advice to look around and at the people you are with today and be involved. Remember to look at your past selves and see the journey that you made to be here. Remember how today looked so far away freshman year or just last August. Remember how fast as today came, it'll soon be gone in a memory, so cherish each moment. Look at the sky, look at your peers, look at where you are right now. Breathe and listen. Never forget where you come from. We are all Bobcats. We are standing here today ready to walk. We are all standing in the same gowns and hats together. We are all stepping into a new chapter of our lives. We are all strong. The class of 2021 is strong. We learned during a pandemic that totally shifted the views and ways of education, and we stand here today strong, resilient, and in the middle of it all, getting our diplomas. I am so proud of all of us for getting through this rough year. We lost a lot, but we are still here. And just for that, I am proud to be a part of the Hamilton High graduating class of 2021. Thank you, and I would like to welcome Dr. Franks.
Thank you, Alyssa, and congratulations. It is difficult to grasp that merely 4 years ago you started your journey out as freshmen, and even more incredible to think that 13 years ago you stepped foot into a kindergarten classroom, and here you are now, ready to tackle the world as graduates. Throughout your time here at Hamilton, we have had the pleasure of watching you grow, not only academically, but as individuals. It has been an immense privilege for all of us to be part of this journey. Even though it may be hard to believe, we were once in your shoes, excited, nervous, and ready to move forward in our lives. We know the type of commitment and dedication that it took for you to be here today. Today is huge. This year was different from any other year. With the pandemic of COVID-19, our world shifted, and so did your learning environment. However, your performance did not falter. Without fear, you went against the obstacles that COVID-19 has created in our daily lives. You didn't let it stop you from getting to your next destination, where we are here today, your graduation. We learned who we are as a village this year, and it took that village for all of us to be able to maneuver around this hand that we were dealt, together and united. With that being said, we want to take the time to thank and honor the parents, guardians, family members, and friends that supported our graduates throughout this very fluid situation. Graduates, you've proven time and again that it isn't the cards that we are dealt, but how we play them that makes us winners. We hope that you take this fundamental lesson and all of the skills that you have acquired here at Hamilton High to move towards and build a better future. We admire your resilience and your determination. 4 years have flown by, but today's accomplishments will last forever. Congratulations, class of 2021. It is my pleasure to now introduce our superintendent, Dr. Christy Barrett.
Welcome parents, family, friends, staff, and graduates. I want to thank you for being here today in an untraditional format to celebrate what has truly been an untraditional year. You deserve to be celebrated for all that you have achieved. Oftentimes, graduation speeches are packed with valuable insights about curveballs in life and advice to keep pushing forward in the midst of challenges. As I consider all of the adversity you have faced this past year, I am convinced that you have proven your tenacity and strength, skills that will ensure your success well after high school. When competitions ceased to exist, community events were canceled, and athletics were on halt, you turned inward to support each other. When the holidays came and the community needed cheer, you showed tremendous heart in selecting a theme for a Winter Wonderland drive-through. As an ASB, you created a newsletter to support mental health and provide support for students who needed it most. When an accreditation team came to evaluate your school and programs, you shined bright and received a 6-year accreditation from the Western Association of Schools, so that future students can benefit from continued opportunities. As the government analyzed statistics and percolated over numbers, the graduating students at Hamilton High were proving that every person counts. The year 2020 was a historic and infamous year, a year future generations will read about in history books. COVID-19 has impacted all of us, and 2020 will be remembered for its hardships, struggles, and its loss. But this year, 2021, we stand on the precipice of hope as you, the next generation of leaders, are presented with an opportunity to make your mark on this world. This will be your story, your triumph, and you will have a unique perspective to share with future generations. By walking across the stage today, you are joining the ranks of the next generation of innovators and thinkers. I challenge you to carry forward what is possible with technology with awareness, sensitivity, and innovation. As much as we need a little less screen time and want to forget the challenges of enduring long Zoom meetings, we can't forget what technology made possible. Technology allowed us to stay connected. It allowed us to keep going, and it gave us a chance to see that we are more alike than different. And with that, it gives me great honor and pleasure on behalf of the Board of Education of the Hemet Unified School District to accept the class of 2021. I hereby certify that these students have completed the district-adopted requirements and the curriculum approved by the state of California. I now present the class of 2021 to receive their diplomas.
Superintendent Dr. Barrett, members of the governing board, I certify that this graduating class has met all the requirements for a diploma or a certificate of completion as set forth by the state of California and the Hemet Unified School District. I present to you, class of 2021.
Nicholas Thomas Mendez. Luis Matthew Martinez. Celessa Perez. Lily Clark. Danielle Curry. David Curry. Caden Barrett. Alyssa Hamlet. Isaac Gonzalez.
Abishai Garibay Delgado. Torben Pellegrino. Sienna Clark. Abelina Saldivar. Jake Ledford. Jose Medina. Alice Acevedo. Monalee Bohannon.
Emily Ward. Jack Sarnett.
Jeremiah Marcia. Sarah Carr. Paisley Miller. Charlotte Halliday. Benjamin Walls. Danielle Eide. Aurora Ward. Congratulations. Jasmine Parent. Dylan August Canero. Congratulations. Nathaniel Friedberg.
Pachia Zhang. Sean Levine. Jack Boren. Tyler Palmer. Logan Grant. Logan Miller. Michael Sabo. Lyndon Sanpaso. Enrique Alberto Martinez. John Schenko. Gavin Davies. Ethan Evans.
Noah Davis. Mason Wasbred. Jose Rosas. Sadie Sue Rosansky.
Good evening, students, faculty, and families. My name is Rene Hernandez, and I am ASB President. I would first like to congratulate the class of 2021 on their graduation from Hamilton High School. I know that this year has not been what anybody could have expected it to be. I know this year, even these students managed to prevail without even being here on campus for the majority of the year. The graduates were able to pull together and complete their schooling, even if it was in front of a computer screen. We know this has not been the easiest, as I'm sure you all agree. However, a large part of navigating this world is overcoming unforeseen obstacles. And the challenges that life throw at you on a daily basis. Although I may not be part of this year's graduating class, I've spent more than a few years with them, and I can proudly say that they have earned the right to wear the cap and gown. Some of you may choose to stay here in Anza, while others may choose to travel the world. The important part is that every single one of you started here, in this small little town that nobody can ever seem to find on a map. And I hope that all of you look back at Hamilton fondly, because so few expect anything from people that they can hardly find. And that's part of looking up and seeing that most people find what they can, the unexpected. The unexpected is what all of you are, showing what the world didn't expect. And I hope you're all proud of that. I would like to extend a special thanks to those who supported these students, their families, their friends, and of course their teachers. Thank you for all making this possible. I'm certain that without all of you, our graduates today would be very different. And although I'm sad to see you go, I'm sure that you all do great things in the years to come. So I wish you luck. Thank you.